Stronghold and Block V are two hidden protocols that we've been talking about on this channel for almost a year now, but I never really saw them as directly connected to each other until recently. I realized that they both have very strong relationships with Visa. And so today I wanted to take some time and highlight these relationships and speculate on whether or not Stronghold and Block V are in fact connected.
Visa just selected Smart Media Technologies to be their Web3 loyalty wallet provider on a global level. This is huge for us because they have over 80 million merchants that they're going to be rolling out our technology to. I'm very excited about it because we've been working very diligently for 2 years to make this happen. This absolutely does not happen overnight. It's a huge step forward for the Web3 space as well, because now it's going to bring it into mainstream adoption. And the beauty of it is the people interacting with this technology and with the wallet, they're not going to know that it's Web3. That's just a term for digital objects in a wallet. Now, when you go to different Visa merchants, you'll get rewards. This will be the next generation style of reward. You'll get reward points and they'll be more interactive and engaging. And more importantly, they'll be interoperable. You'll get some rewards from one merchant that you'll be able to easily exchange for points at a different merchant. And so it's going to bring loyalty and rewards into the next generation.
That was Reeve Collins, one of the co-founders of Tether, one of the co-inventors of the NFT alongside Eric Poulier, and one of the co-founders of Block V. And in that video, he was explaining how his company, Smart Media Technologies, which is built on top of Block V, is revolutionizing all of Web3 and moving it to mainstream adoption through Visa's global loyalty and engagement solution. It's going to be seamless and it's happening now. It's a very big deal for Visa to choose Smart Media Technologies. That means they've done all their due diligence, they've done all their trials for years, and we're moving into real world adoption, folks. It's a very big deal. Now I want to pivot over to this chalkboard where we will start mapping out exactly how both Stronghold and Block V are strongly connected to Visa.
Hi everyone, my name is Tammy Camp and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Stronghold. We are a Forbes FinTech 50 developer platform that allows software companies to embed payments in financial services through a simple API.
Now that was a very small clip of Tammy Camp's presentation at the Visa Everywhere Initiative back in 2022, where Stronghold actually won the award for audience favorite in financial technology. So that's super promising to see Stronghold building these type of relationships with Visa, right? And this is part of what I love about Stronghold. They're not just all in on decentralized Web3 blockchain technology. They're actually have been very successful in building themselves a nice lane inside the financial system that exists today. And that's what I like to see, because that's what's sustainable. We know where everything's headed. Everything is headed to blockchain, but you have to meet people where they're at and build those relationships and those improve your technology to the big players of today. And Visa is the biggest of the players today. And so Stronghold is building the right connections. This is what I love to see. So we're going to add that to the chalkboard as we build these data points that link Stronghold and Block V.
I would say the Web3 technologies that are most relevant today would be around the Web3 wallet, and it's truly positioning itself as the next killer app. In Web 1, we used our public address, known as an email, and a password to log in and authenticate ourselves as users across websites. In Web 2, we trusted Facebook with Facebook Connect and Google and Apple to authenticate us as users. In Web 3, we will use our Web3 wallet to authenticate ourselves and to log into websites.
Now that was Tyler Mobius. He is the CEO of SMT, or Smart Media Technologies, which is a company built on Block V, built by the co-founder of Block V. And in that video, you'll notice he was sitting right next to executives from not only Visa, but also Verizon. And he was explaining how the Web3 wallet is going to be the killer app of blockchain. And you look at what we talked about earlier with their partnership with Visa and their global Web3 adoption that they're rolling out. They're rolling out those Web3 wallets in a seamless way to whereby users don't even have to know they're using blockchain, but they'll still get the benefits of it. So I really want to highlight the Open Wallet Foundation because wallets are what it's all about. Now, this is a foundation that is a consortium of companies and nonprofit organizations that are essentially working together to build an interoperable protocol so that these wallets that they're going to roll out worldwide all work together. Now, I really want to highlight the sponsors, right? Visa, Google, Accenture, and we will see none other than Smart Media Technologies, which is built on BLOCKv. So we know that BLOCKv and Visa are partnered for the global Web3 platform, and now they're both founding members of the Open Wallet Foundation along the big boys, right? Not only Google, but you have American Express, you have Microsoft, you have T-Mobile, Swisscom, Algorand for our Algorand lovers out there. We have the Hyperledger Foundation. We have ID 2020, which is Mr. Bill Gates, everybody's favorite. We have the Digital Dollar Project, which is connected to the Federal Reserve. Well, let's go ahead and add that to the board underneath BLOCKv. They're partnered with Visa in the Open Wallet Foundation as founding members alongside the biggest organizations and governments in the world. Back to Stronghold for a second. This is from K Thangall on Twitter. Highly recommend you give this guy a follow. Tremendous research. One of the best I've seen on Twitter. Seriously, guys. Now, he talks about how the Payment Innovation Alliance, Stronghold is a member alongside Visa. Now, let's take a side note for a second because this is a crazy, crazy document. Not only are they members of the Payment Innovation Alliance with Visa, but you also see IBM, eBay, AT&T, the Federal Reserve Bank, the U.S. Postal Service, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. I mean, I'm not going to list all these. You see them for yourself. This is some bullish stuff, but for the purpose of this video, I just want to highlight Stronghold and Visa are both members of the Payment Innovation Alliance, once again highlighting the relationship that Visa and Stronghold have. So we're going to go ahead and add that to the chalkboard. As you see, this chalkboard's getting full of connections between BLOCKv and Stronghold to Visa. So the conclusion for this video, stick around for part 2 because there is going to be a part 2 to this video. But the conclusion for this chalkboard is Visa may be using both SHX token and VEE to power payments and engagement. And in part 2 to this series, I'm going to highlight and illustrate. I built a diagram. It's going to be fun. Don't miss it. But I'm going to highlight how I think this is going to work exactly. What role is Stronghold going to play in this new Web3 version of Visa? What role is BLOCKv going to play in this new Web3 version of Visa? Stick around for part 2. Like, comment this video so I know you want to see it. Thank you all for your support. Shout out to Crypto Banker. Shout out to each and every one of you. Love you guys. Peace.
V powers that platform. It powers the protocol. And now there's companies built on top of BLOCKv, SMT being one of them. And now that company, the goal is to power Web3. It's an enterprise solution. It creates wallets, NFTs, metaverse environments for large global organizations.